Hi YouTube, ZachAttack4680 here, doing like a 2-in-1 video, I guess. So, yeah. First is the more important one, the laser pointer mini ballistic knife. It's right now just an idea. I don't even know if it will work. But currently the logic behind it is that you could cut this edge off, this little thing, that part. Cut that off. Yeah. And you could like weld it or whatever to the inside of this so it could contain, say, a pretty large spring. Now you'd have to take out the inside so it was just a little metal tube. Okay? So take out the inside of it, well, the actual laser, and put in the thing. I would have it, kind of in the middle, so it wouldn't, it wouldn't have to be kind of pressed down too much or not pressed down that much. So yeah. And then I was thinking you could, now that you have this little switch here, like take that out with the laser pointer, because it's actually on the circuit board. There's a switch that you could pry off. But yeah, I will not do that. But yeah, you can take everything out, and then in the back you can take this, whatever's not cut off, and connect that to the end of the springs, okay? Like in some form. You can connect that to the end of the multiple springs, or the spring, depending on how much it can hold. There'd be a lot of trial and error, and you could have, you kind of would have to file it down a little so that it could fit, and that could be your trigger, and you could press down the spring with your projectile, which I guess could be like, it could be, you could take the back of this without this little ring, this thing on it. Okay, and you could take this and you could you could get like you can carve a small knife out of, like, I don't know, just carve a small knife out of something, and that could be your projectile. Anyways, for the second part, this is the newest pen gun. As you notice, it has a large trigger, which actually does help performance. Now we're gonna do something. Did we actually hold on? Hold on. Okay, we seem to have lost my projectile, so I'll use the other. Okay, it's much more powerful with a smaller projectile than this, but we're gonna try, since this thing's so long, you want to hit it as fast as you can. So that actually does help the speed, and it makes it more powerful. I got this from this large thing, this little large pen shop, and I put some springs in it. One from a mechanical pencil, one I just had kind of laying around, and that goes in like that. The G2 Pilot 05 spring, and I'm thinking about adding this one as well, but it will have to be like shoot. Springs are a pain. See, look, so that will allow for quite a bit of power. Smaller spring, or shorter spring, actually. And actually, I'll just take out the shorter spring. add this G2 Pilot 05 spring. The 07 definitely I'd say works better, but yeah, this is the newer version. I'm going with this, so I want to see if it shoots a G2 Pilot 05 projectile. Put in our little. I'm using one from a random pen. It seems to be lighter, I guess. I don't know if it will work or not, but it seems to be too small. Okay. Yep, works. So the longer string I think will help the power. Seems like this one might be a little more faulty, but hardly the price to pay. I mean, nature of the beast. Because this thing is beast. It is. Now, I can't find a sharpness projectile to actually pierce cardboard. I mean, the good thing about this projectile is that it actually is easier to load it with. So yeah, it's not that powerful with this heavier projectile. Like I have one in my other house that's great. It's made out of a G2 Pilot Precise Gel and the G2 Pilot 07. Anyways, so yeah, a little update. This is finally working. So I can't find my white too. When I find it, I will post a video and be like, yay! Happy face. So, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. And as a bonus, we will try to add another spring. Because the more the merrier. The more the stronger, too. So, I think we'll add that one. Seems to be the least likely to cause problems. Okay. Yeah, see, it's too powerful for the thing to hold. I don't know why the G2 Power 05 isn't as powerful as the 07. I think the 07 has a bigger spring, but I'm not sure. So if I put this trigger on the 07, it will probably be like much more powerful than, you know, than this one. So I'll try to buy some 07s. Anyways, in other news, I will probably be getting a controller for my Kindle. I'm probably going to buy it from GameStop because GameStop is awesome and GameStop is good for you. Nom nom. That made no sense. But whatever. So, like, comment, subscribe. Sorry the video is so long. It's just, you know, putting two things in one. So, yeah. If you want increased power, there's a slight risk, though. You can just not use the front cap. Your accuracy, I'd say, goes down, and so does your risk. Your risk of losing spring gets a lot higher. So, I mean, use with caution if you're gonna use it like that. See, it's not even that much powerful. I'd say it's not worth it, but whatever you think. So, yeah. I'm working on the next ammunition being screws. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.